Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Double Cross, where today we're going to be taking on a G-rank Silver Rathalos. So let's go ahead and find him. Oh, apparently we unlocked a new gold... Oh, it's Hyper Gold Rathian. Okay, that's why we unlocked a new Gold Rathian. Let's not do that, like, ever. At least not solo. That's right, I already ate. Did that off camera by accident. But it's not like you really missed much gameplay there. Unless you consider sitting down at the table and eating to be riveting gameplay, which you might. Who am I to judge? Where is this quest? Okay, it's in the Verdant Hills. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some herbal meds. And do we want anything else? Sure, Power Talon to go with our Armor Talon that's already in here. There we go. So I tend to have a worse time with Gold Rathian than with Silver Rathalos. But Silver Rathalos does tend to punish mistakes a little bit harder. It's just he doesn't do as much poison, and his attacks tend not to be so wide-reaching. Like, Gold Rathian, if she's still got her tail attached, her kind of diagonal tail flip thing, that hits a pretty wide area for a lot of damage and poison. Whereas Silver Rathalos, his widest area attack is probably just his spitting a fireball from the air, and then it explodes on the ground. Like, it hurts, and it is a wide area thing, but it doesn't poison. And it's usually pretty easy to see coming. Like, it's just generally... I don't view him as being as dangerous, even though he does tend to do higher damage. It's just purely a moveset thing. Though flashes are definitely much more valuable against him. Because he spends a lot more time in the air. Unfortunately, that also means that you're going to run out of flashes against him way earlier, and you're actually going to feel bad about it. Whereas with Gold Rathian, flashes are just like a nice bonus. They give you some time to do some free damage. Against this guy, flashes actually make him more pleasant to fight for a while. Because you get rid of his flying for a while. Make him more available to hit. I'm cool if you keep yelling here. That means you're going to continue facing the wall. Which means you're... Well, I shouldn't go for the tail. Same reason I didn't go for the tail post ride on the Rathian. Because the face is a hitbox worth getting. I really should have bombed it, really. That would have been smart. Yeah, that attack is his only real area effect one. Wow, I didn't even mean to jump off him there. That's what happens when you've got a wide wingspan, I suppose. Okay, I would be hitting the tail, but it's a bit farther away and I'd have to climb up the ledge, which doesn't take long, but it does take some time. Yeah, Silver Los definitely has more potent fire attacks. But in general, he's not so bad. And while he's going over there, let's just grab this too. So we need to try and get a ride again so that we can bomb that face of his. I really don't like when he's up here on this little ledge, because then he's on this little ledge instead of down below where there's more room and fewer ledges to go up to get to him. But then again, if he's just staying up here, I guess it's not so bad. Pro tip, be in the air when he roars, because that way his fireball isn't going to hit you, because the roar is just going to send you flying. You will be nowhere near where the fireball lands. And even if you are, you'll probably still be rolling and therefore invincible. Of course he had to be turning and then still going back towards the cat that was in the direction he initially glided. Because he's a jerk. No one will argue that with you, that Silver Rathalos is a jerk. That is a well-established scientific fact. I got freaking fly swatted by that. Okay, we need health, and we need it badly. Very badly. Okay, we're dead. That was not the right direction to dodge. Not the right direction at all. See what I mean about him being punishing of mistakes? Because he sure is. Yeah, I think the best way I can say it is mistakes are harder to make against him, but they're punished harder as well. That's probably the best description I can give. So we need to get back to him, though it looks like he has moved. At least that means there won't be just that big ledge for him to hang out on top of. I really am glad they filed down this rock for generations. Because if that was still just a big rock in the middle of the area, it would be annoying. There's a wing break. And there's our ride. So we're going to need his face to not be towards this wall when we knock him down. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to bomb it effectively. So we need him to do just that one spin. And then we need to bring him down before he can spin again. Okay. During the second spin is also fine. All right. That definitely went on the face, which is precisely where we needed it. And now we need to get out of this corner before we eat fire for it. Hey, I just got myself a free mount hit without even meaning to, because his wingspan is just that wide. Okay. We need to not get fireballed. It's generally bad for our health if we do get fireballed. Dang it! That's 2 flashes that haven't worked. 3. Okay, we had a very bad record of flashes in this hunt. Though there will be more in the box should we get carded again, especially if we can manage to hold off until after supplies arrive. Which I would certainly like to do. Because I don't want to card again until I can do it for maximum effect. Or, you know, just ever. Not carding again ever would probably be the better thing. You may not know this about me, but I don't enjoy carding. I enjoy when I'm allowed to, but I don't enjoy doing it. That's actually not entirely true. Sometimes I do get to have quite a good laugh out of it. Ow. Seriously? Okay, I need to sharpen, but I also need him to let me. Which means I need him to go for a cat. Here we go. Ooh, he's tired. Which means now is a good time, a very good time, for me to use a pit. So let's put it here. Hopefully he'll... Nope. He didn't want to just let us. But that's okay. We can use it now. And it should go down before he can get to us. Especially because he decided to fireball. Cat, you get your ass over here. We need him coming to this pit. Way to shock him with your shocky bug. It's nice to flinch him, but we need him in this pit. No, you get back here. Buddy. You can't... Cat. You can't fireball right now. Just... Damn it. I'll leave this here. There's still a chance he'll come back. Even though I could... No, we'll use the shock for a capture. Oh, he's going over there? That's terrible. Because the thing about him going over there... There are 3 options for where he can go from here. Which means our chances of getting to use that pit are incredibly low. Still, we're going to dung him. Just in case. But now he's not tired anymore. Ow. But yeah, we do not have a good chance of getting to make use of that pit. Rathalos, you've been pooped. Please leave. Thank you. So, if we go out this way, then we're 1 load screen away from anywhere he wants to go. Oh, damn it, the paint. Is the Dragon Seer here? Okay, he came here. That's less than ideal, but it works. If we dung him again, there's still a chance that we can see the pit get used. That's right. You can't just run away from that. You do actually have to dodge. Seriously? Bullfango stopped the horn from going off? Thought it was just annoying when they sent me flying. Oh, hey. I saved my cat and got him pooped. Him being Rathalos, not the cat. So, if we're lucky, the poop takes, and then he goes to where the pit is. Good, supplies are here. That means that if we cart, we do get the maximum benefit out of it. And he is leaving. Please go to where the pit is. Please. I beg of you. Nope. Okay. So yeah, we just don't get to use that pit. That is a damn shame. But these things happen. Yeah, this Rathalos has been a bit of a jerk to us over the course of this quest so far. Ow. Thanks for the herb horn, cat. Ow. That explodes wider than I thought. Yeah, you go for that cat. Even though the cat's almost dead already. Yeah. Can't put down the other trap right now, nor do I even want to. Well, a little surprised I didn't get hit. So basically I need to get more rides is what I need to do. Rides are good for damage. Not getting fireballs to the face is good for life, though. Just throwing that out there. And let's go ahead and drink this when we've got the chance. Now works. Surprised we actually only took the last explosion there. It exploded all around us before it actually hit us. Gave me hope for a brief moment. But maybe that was his intent. To give false hope. Jumping off of a gliding Rathalos is always fun. One of these days I want to jump off a gliding Elatrion. But for that to happen, I need to unlock me a G-rank Elatrion, because there's no real point to doing it off a high-rank one. Though I do need to fight more high-rank ones, because I need more Sky Piercers. I want to make fully upgrade the axe, even though it's a freaking element file and therefore bad. Again, going for the face. Ooh, we just got the break. Though even after breaking his face, it's not terribly weak, so even his legs are better than his broken face. So we're not going to spend too much time going for the face anymore. We just wanted the break. So, only break we have left on him is this thing waving behind him. Because it turns out, when you don't hit him with most of your flashes, you don't get as much tail time. Had we hit with another 1 or 2 flashes, you bet that tail would be off by now. Oh, why'd you have to fall down in such a way that you couldn't just let me bounce on over to where your tail was, you jerk? Ow. That was close. Ow. Ow. For all my talk about being able to see that fireball coming from a while a ways, that was from a while before it goes. I sure have been hit by it a lot. Oh, part of it is I'm just going. I'm not taking this super seriously. I'm not playing like, oh my god, I can't take hits or else I'm going to lose. I'm just kind of doing some generic monster hunting. Which is usually all you need. You can make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as they don't result in the third cart, it doesn't really matter too much. Well, third cart or running out of time. Both of which are equally quest fail. And it looks like he's going up to the nest. Gonna repaint him when I get in there just to make sure that he stays painted. Because usually if you paint a monster every second time it leaves an area, that's about the right timing to paint it again anyway. So I usually just try and go for that. Oh, this poor baby. And there we go. That's full brakes. And hey, we're going to get to use this pit. Unfortunately, we don't have the sharpness for this. Well, at least not to make it super worth our while, but damage is damage. Wow, he must have really not liked that if he's already leaving. There we go, back to purple. Oh, I didn't carve the tail. Well, we've still got time to do that. No need to do it immediately. Especially because if he's going to go to sleep, he's going to do it in there. So if we get him capture ready, then he'll give us an excuse to go back to it. If he doesn't just do it on his own beforehand. And he's leaving again. What's your deal, guy? Seriously, you're going in there? You must be hungry. And that is easily my least favorite area on this entire map to fight a large monster in. Easily. Yeah, sounds like he is grabbing a meal. It's a shame the meal is all the way over there and he can just go here where we have to take 2 load screens that plant us at the opposite end of the area. But sometimes you manage to get there in time to interrupt it. And there's Cap ready. There's nowhere to maneuver here. Okay, this looks like a cart. Okay, Cat saved it. Still, we gotta... There we go. All right. Now let's convince him that he needs to go to the nest. Buddy, can you just take the pooping? Wow. There, now he's pooped. That was a strategic pinning. I definitely did it on purpose so that he would get pooped. That is 100% for sure what happened. Guy, could you just leave? I don't want to fight you in here. Or like at all anymore. In fact, let's leave. Maybe that'll encourage him to take the pooping. You know what? Let's just go grab that tail. Wow, he is not leaving, is he? Oh, now he is. Hopefully he'll just come straight here. That would be ideal. Nope, looks like he's going to stop over in here first. But that's... Oh, he's not even going here. He's going still one area further over. I guess he's low enough to be cap ready, but not enough to limp, which means also not enough to want to take a nap. But let's just put this here. He'll notice us eventually. There he is. No, you were supposed to just keep running. You jerk. Well, at least the herb horn went off. That's better than no horn. Seriously, though, guy, put your feet on the damn ground and then get into this trap. Oh, if only we had a flash. We could have flashed him right above the trap. Okay, guy, over here. No, not like that. From the ground, please. Yes, do that. There. Would have gone a lot faster if I didn't fail it up with my flashes. But hey, we did it. He's sleepy. And that's fine. Got several lashes from him. Silver Rathalos lashes. And that's actually pretty good, because you can't get those from regular Rathaloses. And someone wishes to speak to us, but it looks like it's about cats. We don't really care about that too much. What do you know? We got a ticket. All right. That's it for this episode. Join us next time when I think I want to have a rematch against Nakarkos. See you then, friends.